Hello, my name is Fox and you're watching Den of Fools. Let's jump right in. In week 40 of 2024 we had 114 tournaments with a total of 2,284 players and 9,044 games played. After a huge amount of data last week, it was no surprise there was a lot less for this period. With that said, as usual the Space Marines topped the charts with 20 wins and 59 top 3 placings. Their weighted placing of 20.9 is a little bit higher than the 18.5 they got last week. Later on in the video, we will have a look at which of the diversion chapters carried this week. Guard again comes second, with 11 wins and 23 top 3 placings. Their weighted place of 12.6 is even better than the 15.5 they got last time, and is the second best this week. I think they will get some adjustments in the next balance update. Hopefully GW balance the index a bit, by nerfing the very strong units, while buffing the units which aren't seeing any play. Imperial Knights are in third place, with 9 wins and 20 top 3 placings. Their weighted place of 10.8 is the best this week, marking an impressive result for them. They've been doing well for the last few weeks, and may well pick up a nerf because of it. Chaos Space Marines come next with 8 wins, 21 top 3s and a weighted place of 17.3. They did manage the second most wins at the larger tournaments this week. The Necrons have 6 wins and 27 top 3s, with a weighted place of 24.7, which is similar to the 21.6 they got last week. The Eldari also get 6 wins, with 14 top 3s and a weighted place of 14.5. The Orcs are the last faction on 6 wins, with 11 top 3s and a weighted place of 15.8. They are the only faction in blue who failed to pick up any wins from the larger tournaments. Tau and Demons both get 5 wins, with top 3s of 17 and 14. They get weighted places of 24.4 and 16.2 respectively. The Tyrannies get 4 wins, 19 top 3s, and the highest weighted placing in green was 36.5. The Sisters also get 4 wins, with 16 top 3s and a weighted place of 20.5. The remaining 2 factions in green both get 4 wins, with the Votan getting 12 top 3s and a weighted place of 18. The Drukhari are the last faction in green, with 8 top 3s and a weighted place of 13.3, the third best overall. The factions in yellow have between 3 to 1 wins and are ranked by the number of top 3 placings. We do see a few strange results, with the very small number of unknown players getting a weighted placing of 5 thanks to 3 wins. All of the results did come at the smaller tournaments. The Custodians managed a very high weighted placing, only managing 1 win for their 76 players. 24 factions managed at least 1 top 10 placing, with the Space Marines getting the most top 10s with 202. Necrons and Tyrannies are in joint second, both with 70 top 10 placings. Guard are in third on 65 top 10 placings. The Space Marines are the most played faction, with 18.3% of all players taking them. Necrons are the second most popular on 6.48%. Tyrannies are in third on 6.39%, with Guard and Chaos Space Marines close behind. It takes our resident stats guru and Ultramarine fanboy Fearless Fox many hours to collect all the data. It would be great if you could show your appreciation by liking and sharing the video. It really helps us with the God algorithm of YouTube. We have grouped the win rates by colour, with the key at the bottom of the screen. This week the GC of the Cults and Sisters topped the charts with a win rate of 56%. They're the only factions above the Goldilocks zone. As the Sisters have far more players, they really got the win this week. The Eldari are the first faction in the Goldilocks zone, with a win rate of 53.4%, which is unusually high for them. Guard are still going well with a win rate of 53.1%, with Admech just behind on a win rate of 53%. It's nice to see these factions over 50% for the time being, considering they have been really struggling in the not too distant past. For the players of each faction, I do hope they don't get nerfed back to the bottom in the upcoming data slate. Chaos Demons are a bit further back on a win rate of 51.9%, with World Eaters on a win rate of 51.3%. Necrons just getting green with a win rate of 50.1%. The Imperial Knights top the other group with a win rate of 49.9%, followed by Drukhari on 49.8%. The Thousand Sons has dropped back considerably from the chart-topping 56.8% they got last week, with a win rate of 48.1%. Defcon and Space Marines overall get a win rate of 47.6%. As always, stay tuned till later on in the video, where we will cover the individual chapters. Tau get a win rate of 47.5%, with Chaos Space Marines on 47.3%. The Legions of Votan have a 47.1% win rate, with Tyrannies on 46.9%, and Custodians just getting in the zone on 40%. Chaos Knights, Orcs, and Grey Knights are below the zone, with Imperial Agents in the red group on 39.2%. Overall, the game does look relatively well balanced, with some adjustments needed, mainly to the struggling factions in my opinion. It'd be interesting to see what GW do, and how the Blood Angels Codex will impact the meta. The Thousand Sons remain at the top of the running total win rates with 54.9%. After a few rough weeks, they have dropped into the Goldilocks zone on the running total win rates. The Sisters are still in second with a win rate of 53.3%. The Imperial Knights remain in third place with a win rate of 51.9%. The Drukhari are in fourth with a win rate of 51.3%. The Guard continue to steadily improve and are now on a win rate of 50.8%. The World Eaters remain on a win rate of 50.5%. Chaos Demon is just getting the green group with a win rate of 50.4%. The majority of factions are in yellow, with 3 full factions below the Goldilocks zone. Chaos Space Marines are on a win rate of 44.2%, with Orcs on a win rate of 44.1%. Imperial Agents are at the bottom, with a win rate of 42.9%. Chaos Space Marines have finally moved off the bottom of the running total win rate after being there pretty much since the last balance update. The Space Wolves are the winners this week with a win rate of 55.8%. The Black Templars come next with a win rate of 50.2%. The Dark Angels get a win rate of 49.7%, with the Blood Angels on a win rate of 48.9%. The 2 Deathwatch players manage a 40% win rate, and GW announced they will be getting a rules release in December. It'll be interesting to see what GW do for them, but I hope they are giving back their units and the ability to play them as their own faction again. As we have seen, the Divergent chapters are simply miles ahead of the Unknown Codex chapters, who unfortunately only manage a win rate of 39%. The Dark Angels, Templars and Space Wolves all get 5 wins this week, though the Unknown chapters just get the most top 10s. The Space Wolves got a lot of second place finishes to go alongside the joint most wins, which isn't too surprising given their good win rate. I am sure Space Marine players will be keen to know what changes GW are going to make to the Codex to try and help the chapters without their own indexes or supplements. As I have said in previous videos, this is no easy task, but GW really need to help out Codex Space Marines, which are the weakest faction in 40k at the moment. The Space Wolves remain at the top of the running totals with a win rate of 52.6%. The Blood Angels are in second place with a win rate of 50.1%. The Black Templars are the first chapter in yellow with a win rate of 49.2%. The Dark Angels come next with a win rate of 48%, with the Deathwatch on 47.7%. The Codex chapters are way down at the bottom with a win rate of 38.9%. Overall, Chaos Space Marines are on a win rate of 44.2%, with a very limited number of people playing Index Emperor's Children on a win rate of 45.3%. The Emperor's Children have been increasing in popularity and performance ever so slightly, seen by their impressive win rate this week. With the tease at the Warhammer Day reveal show, it shouldn't be too long before they hit the tabletop with their own codex. If you enjoyed our content, please subscribe, check out one of the videos on screen, and consider using our affiliate links in the description. Thank you for watching.